Hi everybody, it's Jan Monahan for Wrapping with Jan, and it's March 1st, even though the calendar says it's still in the middle of winter. Spring's just around the corner. Easter is about 30 days away, and everybody starts thinking about spring, so I thought I'd work on spring gift wrap. Today, I want to show you a stamp set from Stampin' Up. That's probably the most realistic looking flower that they've come out with. And if anybody from Stampin' Up is listening, thank you for this. And the tulips are great, but we need a daffodil. So if you guys can come up with a daffodil, I would really appreciate it, and I would use it and use it and use it. Anyway, I found this, and I have used it a lot. I have made gift tags by the dozens, and I have made thank you cards, and they're also great for putting on envelopes. I really like the way these have turned out. Now, I've only used one color of ink for all of these. Today I'm going to use two so that you can see how realistic they look. Okay, there's several things you're going to need today if you'd like to do this project. You'll need a medium-sized gift bag, and this particular paper I don't think is around anymore. You might be able to find it on eBay. It's I think it's Spring Blossoms. But once again, Stampin' Up doesn't sell it anymore. I guess it's just kind of a limited thing. But I'm sure if you went to any craft stores, you could find something similar. So, piece of solid cardstock, piece of printed cardstock, your Tranquil Tulips. Let's see, we need adhesive, and I'm going to put some ribbon on it. I haven't decided which one. You'll need a gift tag. Now you can find these, you can buy probably 10 of them at, what is it, like Office Depot or Staples or whatever is still in business. You can buy them for fairly cheaply. And from W+9, I've used their tag die that comes with, no reason for that, tag die. It's W+9 Design Studios, and it's called Love Showers. And I'm going to use the tag from it. So let's get started. I'm sure some people would recommend that you use your MISTI with it. I have a MISTI, but I prefer not to use it here. I think that it just looks better when it's not exact. So we're going to take a medium gift bag, paper, and rubber stamps. And where's my adhesive? There we go. This adhesive is one of the better ones if you're using gift bags or anything with any kind of texture. You're going to need something solid, something that won't give out on you. And this is Sukwang. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I think this company's out of Korea. But once again, you might have to go to one of your stamp stores or a specialty shop to get this. But it is available on the internet, and it's also available through Simon Says Stamp. Try to center this as best as you can. This is kind of a robin egg blue. This paper is double-sided, but I really, really like these tulips. And they go with the stamp. And go ahead and center this. And we'll put this aside. Now comes the fun part. I cut out this tag from the die from W+9. Whoops, I already got that. And I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason to it, but I always like to start with the stems. And I'm using 3 kinds of ink today. 2 are Distress Oxide. It's fossilized amber and peeled paint, and these are from Ranger. They're a Tim Holtz color. And then from my stash, I have a soft vanilla cube from Hero Arts. So these are very easy to use, very easy to ink up. And they are water-based, so if I get some on my table, that's okay. It comes up with water. Okay. And as long as we're have this out, we're also going to stamp our gift tag. And since room is limited on the gift tag, we're only going to do one. Now, I start with the smaller ones, and you need to use a lighter ink for the background, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Whoop. And to save time, we're going to stamp all the ones that we need to stamp together without having to change images. Okay, now we come back in with the darker ink, and whatever color of tulip you would like, you really aren't limited. I've seen black tulips. Haven't tried black with this, but it doesn't mean I won't. So on the top image, you need to ink it up really well. And you can take a look at that. All right, now for the larger tulip. And yes, there are 2 sizes to this. And this is the same process. You use the background one with the lighter color. And then come in with the darker color. right over it. Good. Don't do as I say, not as I do. And then the top stamp. And if you could come down right on top of it, it's a lot easier. Okay. Now one last, let's see, where did I put my black? Is that it? Nope. There's the mark. And here's my black. And once again, this is Hero Arts. And if high school biology serves, this is the stamen, or maybe it's the pistil. I don't know. I have forgotten. And to all you botany people out there, I apologize. All right. Now, let's put all the yellow and black away and start with the leaves. And again, I'm using peeled paint from Distress Oxide. And they have two different leaves here. And these layering stamps are really popular now. I've got koi fish. Let's see, what else have I got? Got lots of layering flowers. I think I had a layered Christmas tree around Christmas time. And I'll have to check. But there are lots of them available. Almost every stamping company has them. I understand that Altenew has done a marvelous job with them. Okay. And the last process will be to put the, and I'm sure that the botany people know what this particular part of the plant is, but it's the spine of the leaf. And since this works both ways, there's no reason to change. All right. Now, we're done stamping. And since I am the world's messiest stamper, I'm going to show you how to get rid of these little things. I went a little overboard with the yellow. And I have a white gel pen here. And you can pretty much get rid of all that. There's also a sanding eraser that takes off the top layer. And that will work too. So, now it's time. Now I've got two kinds of ribbon here, and I'm not sure which one I'd like. I think this looks a little bit better. Has a little more interest. We don't want this very long because I'm also going to put ribbon on one of the handles. And I don't want that interfering. Go. All Alright. Once again, our double-sided tape. I don't know what the stamping world did prior to the double-sided tape. I think I'm going to go in straight with this. And I'll take another little bit of adhesive and put it behind these ties. This is 1/4 inch double-sided tape, and I know that this particular brand comes in 1/8 inch. So if you've got thinner ribbon, it is available. Now I have not seen it in 1/16. If somebody's seen it in 1/16 inch or seen any kind of tape with 16 inch, let me know, because I do work with very thin ribbon from time to time. All right. There we are. And last but not least, going to take raffia, or if you've got a nicer ribbon or you've got a larger bag and you think it could handle thicker ribbon, by all means. And to pull it all together, and there you are. Now the paper you can get from anywhere, the ribbon you can get from anywhere, you can buy a tag or tags from just about anywhere. But Tranquil Tulips comes from Stampin' Up. And as I said before, it's about the most realistic flower I've seen, and I've done a lot of stamping with flowers. So this is Jan Monahan for Wrapping with Jan, and I'll be back with more projects for spring and Easter. Until then, have a fantastic week.